This is TomNerdRemix.com. I got the first movie of, I actually got all the DVDs. The first movie from the Fangoria Fright Fest thing that they've been going on. They're promoting the shit out of for like a year. This one's kind of a haunted house thing called Dark House. I was kind of interested in it because the trailer looked kind of cool, and it has Jeffrey Combs in it, who I always enjoy because he's just so flamboyant and over the top with his acting that he's always a lot of fun to watch. And he's a lot of fun to watch in this, and quite frankly, he's pretty much the only good thing in this movie. The characters are pretty much throwaway. They have all the stereotypes. You have Bruce. He's the party funny guy. He's played by Ryan Melander. You have Eldon, the requisite black guy. You have Rudy, the stud boy jock. He's played by Matt Cohen. Eldon, the black guy, is played by Danza Gordon. And then you have Claire, the hero girl with the dark past. She's played by Megan Ory. Shelley Cole plays the Lily, the introvert punk girl. And then you also have the dumb-blonde slutty girl, Ariel, played by Bevan Prince. Now, like I said, most of the characters are pretty much throwaway. Megan Ory does a good job. She's a very pretty girl. Got some acting chops. Everybody's got, there's nothing special here, and they're not doing anything groundbreaking, but, everybody's got pretty decent action chops. I don't really want to, dig on the actors too much, but I didn't like this movie. And I'm going to tell you why. The story for me is pretty convoluted. It's a classic haunted house story. Some woman kills kids. There's a vengeful spirit. The girl, Claire, has some issues. She was the ones that actually discovered the crimes and everything else. Jeffrey Combs plays a sleazy haunted promoter who rigs his house up. It's supposed to be his, magnum opus of haunted houses with all kinds of state-of-the-art CGI and hologram images. The holograms go bad. The computer mainframe shuts down. Find out that it's possessed by the spirit of a woman. I don't want to give everything away because you might want to watch it. There's some good gore moments, but it's ruined by CGI blood. Now, I know there's a lot of pros and cons as far as CGI. I prefer practical effects when it comes to gore and stuff like that. I know you're going to hear the argument from a lot of independent filmmakers saying, well, you want good films, and it's so cheap to use CGI blood because if something goes wrong, you don't have to reset the scene, clean everything up, and then splatter blood all over again. But yeah, it looks like shit, though. Especially where this guy gets his head bashed in, the black guy, I think it is, gets his head bashed in with a mace, and there's blood spraying everywhere. It just looks like really horribly done, like Play-Doh or something. I mean, it's really crappy. Jeffrey Combs is good in this. Jeffrey Combs is good in everything. He's just one of them actors that brings a lot to the table, and he plays his character over the top. I mean, it's Herbert West times 10. So he's about the only redeeming quality I can say about this movie. Fangoria magazine, if this is the stuff you're pushing, I don't know if somebody selected these, but I'd like to know who did, because there's a lot of... And see, this is what gets me about this Fangoria Fright Fest thing and the After Dark Horror Fest is there's a lot of films that are so much better that never get picked up and never get this kind of publicity or theatrical release or distribution or, this kind of, like I said, publicity. They don't get this kind of a push. They don't have these people behind them that are far superior to some of the crap they put out. Like this Dark House, it looks good. They had I'm sure it had a budget at least over $1 million. I don't know. But it just falls short, and there's so much stuff that has 1/10 of that budget that succeeds on so many levels that they should pick up, and the same thing goes with After Dark and this Fangoria Fright Fest. Like I said, I've heard good things about a couple of the movies in it. I have yet to watch them, and you'll see reviews when I do watch them. But this one, being the first one I like, it falls flat. I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 10. It's called Dark House. Jeffrey Combs is the only good thing in it. If you want to check it out, it's a good time waster. 4.5 out of 10. I'm Tom, NerdRemix.com. Support independent cinema. Thanks.